I have a lot to improve on. I think I really came to the realization a lot more today. It's been bouncing around in my head all day. You know, I never want to complain about anything. You know, anything honestly. Even when it comes to stuff outside of art, I never want to complain about stuff. Now, it's just I think it's just from hearing other people complain or have gripes about this, especially on the I'm being specific to Web3, NFTs, all that kind of stuff. Hold on, I gotta close some of these windows out real quick. There's too much going on my screen. Way too much going on. Okay, there we go. All right, I'll leave that up. But yeah, a lot of artists, they well, at least what I'm seeing, they're unhappy about number of sales, how many people are seeing and liking and sharing their artwork, all that kind of stuff, which is not something that I mean you can't control that, you know. And then people complain, "Oh, algorithm, algorithm, algorithm." It's when it comes down to it, and I know I've had this thought before, but it really set in today when I heard a lot of people upset about things they have no control over when it comes to Twitter specifically and artists on Twitter that want to sell their art digitally as NFTs. Real specific that if your art is if your art is good enough, people are going to be compelled to share it. They'll have to share it because they just want to, show it to other people. Um, so in my head, I don't get a ton of likes on my artwork. Maybe two here, one there, five there, 10 there on a good day. But I still post because I want to make sure I'm uh, stamping these times. Like when I make the art, the day that I make it, I want to make sure to post it online. So it's kind of like provenance a little bit, just showing when I made it, or at least around the time that I made it. So likes and everything don't mean a lot to me, and I know when there's been posts that I've done that would get like 100 likes or something over a piece of art that someone shared, and that art's for sale, and then I always make sure to leave the links for the art in the description or right on top of the post. And after experiencing this a lot of different times, that just because your post has a ton of likes does not mean that the art's going to sell. And that's happened to me so many times. I don't know if I know I've spoken to either my wife about it or someone else about it. Likes don't mean sales all every time. Uh, the work that I've sold faster than anything else that I thought would sell better has always been stuff that either gets zero likes, no likes whatsoever, or maybe one. And it's just it finds the right people. So uh, just being more like likes don't mean it all when it comes to selling your work. Focus on making your art better. And that's where I am right now. I want to focus more time on making my art better. So when people see my art, because I'm verified on Twitter, so I do get a little boost with when it comes to reach and that kind of stuff. So if my work is reaching people and they don't see it and fall in love with it and want to share it, in my mind, that means I need to push. I need to push to make the work better. I see work in the feed all the time that's stunning, beautiful stuff, beautiful colors, composition, the art style, illustrations, 3D, AI assisted work, all that kind of stuff. I see it in the feed all the time. And every time that I see something that just stops me in my tracks while I'm swiping, it always has a ton of likes. It makes sense. Or it has a ton of retweets, a ton of, even when you look at it, it has a ton of bookmarks. I need to make work that grabs people. Now, I love the work that I make. I love the artwork that I make. Don't get me wrong. But for me to get to where I want to be, at least from where I'm looking at it at this point, I'm always still learning stuff, so I may pick up the knowledge on the way. But for me to get to where I want to go and be full-time artist, my work needs to be better. Now, it's not all about, oh, I need to market to more people. I need to do more posts on Instagram, more this, more that. Maybe it's some of that, but making the artwork excellent and then also, selling to the right people that are looking to find art to invest in and not trying to, force your art on people who aren't really interested in buying, even though they still want to support you in other ways, whether it's uh, retweeting or sharing your work, telling other people about it, that kind of stuff. Artwork needs to be better. My artwork needs to be better. And uh, I need to improve. I need to study. I need to figure out different things. I need to do more experimentation. Now, I'm saying all this to get to the point where I finished my 365 days, 1 year of artwork where I made art every day. Now, technically, I'm probably in the 380s, maybe 390, but I would post artwork basically every day that I would make that same day. And I did it for, counted to 365 days, 365 individual posts that I did. And that was just something that I wanted to do to, because I know a year ago, 365 days ago, 380, whatever it was, I was afraid to show any of my artwork on social media. Any of it. I didn't show anything. And it's just, I had the thought after like right before the new year, like a few weeks before the new year, like December 20 something, maybe around Christmas. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to share everything that I make. Everything. And I started doing that. Everything that I make, even the stuff that I hated, I would share it. Now, throughout that time, my work's taken a ton of huge leaps and bounds that I don't know if I didn't do this art practice on a daily basis, I don't even know if I would be at this point right now. If I was doing it like I did before, I would be, oh man, I'd be way, way behind, lagging. So I still want to I still practice on art every day. I practice artwork. I practice new strategies. Right now, I'm working a lot with animation, video, something I've been talking about forever. So now I'm focusing a lot more on that and experimenting with different type of video editing softwares, animation softwares. Um, trying to structure my work in a certain way so it's a lot easier to uh, put put everything together and move smoothly, or the way that I see it in my head. And I'm having a lot of fun especially messing around with this video stuff. I used to edit a ton of videos many years ago, but it was only sports videos, like high school, football, basketball, baseball, whatever the sport was. Had editing highlight videos for athletes, but playing around with the different filters, transitions, and different effects, and then putting in the clip by clip pieces for animations to make GIFs and all that kind of stuff is what I'm on right now. And I don't want to focus on making sure that I post something every day now. Now, I'll continue to post artwork. I'll never stop posting artwork. I'll continue to share other people's artwork. But I think now is I'm going to go a lot deeper in experimenting so that I can come back with something that's, like I mentioned earlier in the video, that is beautiful and grabs your attention right away enough to where you'll be almost compelled to share it with others. So I'm like, did you hear about this person? See this beautiful piece of artwork that they made. You should take a look at more of their other stuff. So here, yeah, that's where I'm at with that. I want to improve my artwork. I will be I'm not going to be focusing on posting new artwork every single day like I did for the past year or so. I'll continue to post other artwork. Maybe if I come up with animations that I really love, or I think that I've taken another step forward from what I'm currently doing right now, I'll start posting those things. I'll be minting some artwork too. I'll be minting some of these. I know there's one video I know for sure, the one that I'm going to mint, and another one that I'm considering. So yeah, what else I got going on that I could tell you about? Oh, there's a group called Night Tapes. Oh wait, I want to make sure I'm saying it right. I just discovered them in the recent weeks. Give me a second. Give me 2 seconds to. Yep, Night Tapes. Night Tapes. NIGHTTAPES. Night Tapes. They're a group out of, I believe they're based in England. And I post, as I've mentioned in other videos, I find a new song that I've never heard before, and I play it on repeat while I'm creating a new piece of artwork. So that song constantly plays and gives me the inspiration for the work that I'm about to work on. Their song "Drifting" was one of the songs I made. I think it was a few days ago, and I made a piece of artwork with it, with some animations that I've been playing around with and experimenting with that I really liked, and I make sure to now tag the person, whoever song that I used to make the work, because every song that I use to make artwork, that becomes the title of my art piece. So I did the same thing for this one called Drifting, and I made sure to tag the band in the post, and I also tagged them in the story, in my Instagram story as well. And they shared it on their Instagram story. So that was really exciting. And, I recently discovered them over the last few weeks. I love what they're doing. Really up and coming. They're going to be known worldwide at some point, very soon. And I was very excited, and I was happy about that. That they liked the work enough to share it on their Instagram. And since they did that, I got a ton of new views on that post specifically, and because it's a reel. So a ton of new views, likes, and all that kind of stuff on that post. So that was cool. Yeah, that's something that I'm starting to do. I'm going to start doing more because maybe if who knows, I'll post artwork that I made from a certain artist and they love it so much to where hey, I want you to make my album cover. I want you to make these backdrops for when I do my set for a live show or something. I mean, who knows what it'll turn into. So that's why something I'm doing, going for it. Let me go ahead and go. It's getting late over here. I know I ramble. I don't know how these videos are always 14, 15 minutes every time I'm about to close out. It's like I'm just assuming at this point that my brain, I can talk for about 15 minutes before I want to go. That's what it is at this point. So, but yeah, I'm having a lot of fun experimenting with artwork. I'm going to be minting some new artwork on the blockchain, probably Solana. You'll be seeing me posting. I'm not going to be posting on a daily basis, probably going forward, but I'll still continue to work on art every day. That's not going to stop. I'm ready to take another leap forward. Even though I don't feel like I've hit a wall with what I'm doing now, I need to keep moving, keep pushing. I can't get stagnant here. I want to make something special. So, got to keep working on it. Got to keep adding new things to it, new strategies, all that kind of stuff, and then come up with something special. So, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. Thank you for making it through this whole video. Till next time. Peace.